jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood Christmas headbanger. And this is a Christmas in July episode. I know I almost didn't make Christmas in July with only 2 more days, but I wanted to show you guys, this is a show and tell, I wanted to show you guys some of the ornaments that I use for Victorian Christmas. Here at our house, we have now 3 different Christmases. We used to have 2, now we have 3. We have Victorian Christmas, which is, of course, with ornaments from what would look like a Victorian era. We have Whimsical Christmas, which means you can put anything on the tree that you want to. The more ornaments, the merrier. The lights for Victorian tree are white, but the lights for Whimsical Christmas are colored. Just all different colors, you know, and it's just a very festive tree. Then, starting last year, we now have a Coca-Cola tree. And it has all Coca-Cola ornaments with white lights and a red bow. And so this year, we are doing Victorian. And I thought you might enjoy seeing some Victorian ornaments. And my helper C is here. Say hi, C.
Hi.
And she is going to hand me ornaments, and I'm going to explain them. Well, not explain them to you, but show them to you. All right, let's get to it. Hand me an ornament. Oh, cool. Well, I firmly believe that the real reason for Christmas is the birth of Christ. And so this is one of the ornaments that we put on our tree. I like this ornament for Victorian because it looks like it could have been made, could have been carved, and then bronze, you know, put some paint on. So it looks gilded almost. And so this is the Holy Family, Mary and Joseph and Jesus. And this goes on our tree every year. And I just think it's really pretty and it reminds you of the true meaning of Christmas. Okay. And I don't know which one she's going to hand me, so it's a surprise for me as it is for you. Okay, and speaking of Victorian, a lot of my Victorian ornaments have to do with music, because music was very important in that era. So here we have a gramophone. And you can picture yourself putting a Christmas record on it and hearing some Christmas music. So there's the gramophone, and it's sort of made to look gilded. It's plastic, but it's actually quite detailed, so it's actually pretty nice. All right, let's see what our next one is. Ooh, the suspense. Ooh, love this one. Okay. There is a place called Wendell August. It's a company, I'm not sure where it's located, but they do Christmas ornaments out of metal. And this is one of theirs. This, of course, is Santa Claus holding a wreath. And the cool thing, it's got a few crystals in it there in his robe and on his hat. And the cool thing about this one is that it is done all the way around. And you can see that the detail is just incredible. It's exquisite. And he is dressed in his Father Christmas mode, which kind of makes outfit, which kind of makes me think more of Victorian than the, I don't know, modern Santa Claus outfit would, I guess. So there's him. Or there's he, rather. All right. What's our next one? Oh, I like this one. This is a little beaded bird. And this looks like something that you could see that might be made for a Victorian tree with the beadwork, and it's stuffed. Not anything on the back, but beautiful beadwork on the front. This is actually a UNICEF ornament. I bought this from UNICEF to help with world hunger and the work that they do, and I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. We actually have 3 of these, but this one I think is the prettiest. Okay. Ooh, here's another Wendell August ornament. This one is a snowflake. Isn't that gorgeous? This one does not have anything on the back except the mark where it was made. But isn't that pretty? It's got so much detail in it. And again, I like this because, you know, you could have an ornament like this in Victorian times. You could forge one and do the imprint like this. So I like this. I like, you know, the fact that it fits the idea. Okay, what's our next one? Ooh, my mom started giving me Avon ornaments, and they are an iron, I guess. I'm not sure what they're made of, but they are always this gorgeous metal, and they usually always have a some sort of red crystal in them. So here we have a gorgeous sleigh. We've got gifts in it. What is the, I'm not sure what the year is on it. They're all stamped with a year. But I just thought this fit in beautifully with the idea of a Victorian Christmas tree. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just all jump in a sleigh and ride through the snowy forest? All right, we've got that one. What's our next one? Oh, I love this little guy. Isn't he cute? He is precious. It's our little teddy bear, and his little bow is in the back, and he even has a little tail. Look at him, he's got a little tail. And I can absolutely see one of these underneath a tree, underneath a Victorian Christmas tree, or underneath a late, well, actually Roosevelt, that would be more in the 1900s, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and have a teddy bear anyway. But he's just adorable. I can see him being somebody's little toy, and somebody being very happy to get him for Christmas. All right. It's like a grab bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I love this one. As I said, I have several musical ornaments. This is one of my favorites. This used to play Silent Night. Had a little thing that, you put a little watch battery in and played. Hasn't played that for a while, which is okay, because I'm not always that crazy about ornaments that play music. I mostly just want ornaments to look pretty. And this is absolutely gorgeous. You've got your violin with your flowers, and you've got your sheet music behind here, rolled up. And it just looks very old-fashioned, and I really, really like it. I think this is one of our prettiest ones. It even has the bow here on the back attached to it. Okay. Ooh. Now, this is definitely something that you would have seen on a Victorian Christmas tree, because they could have done this with whatever fabric they had. On our tree, on the top of our tree, is a bow. And the bow looks like this, except for it's a little bit fancier. And then we have these matching bows that go all over the tree with it. So you've got this really pretty red plaid trimmed in gold, and I think it really gives a very nice old-fashioned look, because that's something that you would see to decorate a Victorian Christmas tree. Okay. One of the other things that I like to have on my Victorian tree is angels or cherubs or something of that nature. So here we have a little cherub, a little winged cherub, and he is playing his, what is the name of it? Lute? No. Somebody give me the name of this thing down at the bottom. It looks like a mandolin, but of course it's not. And he is finished in the back too. Oh, it's a little cherub butt there. This is rated PG, so we won't go any further than that. But yeah, I think he is very cute, and I have some other cherubs like him that also hang on the tree. And again, if you know what he's playing, tell it to me in comments. I want to say lute. Okay. This one, okay, there's a place in Gatlinburg called the Christmas Place, or as I like to call it, Heaven, because I would do Christmas year-round if somebody would let me. And it's not in Gatlinburg, I'm sorry, it's in Pigeon Forge, which is right before you get to Gatlinburg. And it is just a giant strip mall that's all interconnected and made to look like cottages of Christmas stuff. Christmas ornaments, Christmas trees, Christmas lights, Christmas cookware, Christmas mugs, you name it. If it's Christmas themed, it's probably there.
Manger scenes.
In fact, they have a big giant life-size one, a life-size manger scene. It's beautiful. Okay, so that is where this ornament came from, and I absolutely love this ornament. I love cardinals. Cardinals make me think of my mom, so I especially like them. And I've got a glare, but I'm trying to do the best I can. Back it over a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. And it is two-sided. I love it when ornaments are two-sided. It's the very same thing on the other side. I actually have another set of these with an old world Santa on them, but since I had other Santas to show you, I decided to just use this one. But isn't that pretty? It just looks like a painting that someone would hang on a tree that they had done, a little miniature painting. Okay, we're building up quite a pile of ornaments over here. They tend to get tangled up with each other. It's like coat hangers. Okay. This is a fan made of sheet music. And I think this is a very pretty ornament. This is something that could have easily been done back in Victorian times. You could have taken a page out of a songbook and made it into a fan, and then make it into a Christmas ornament. And I have had this for I don't even know how many years now, and it's managed to stay in amazingly good shape, all things considered, considering it's made out of folded paper. But I really like this one. This one goes kind of way back, and that's why I like it. Alrighty. Okay, this next one I made, and this is actually you can make pretty ornaments by doing this. I went to a craft shop. Actually, I think it was Joann's Fabrics. So if there's are Joann's near where you live, you can probably do this too. It's a fabric craft, it's a fabric jewelry making kind of sort of type shop. And I went and I looked at the pendants and the necklace pendants, and I looked and tried to find some that I thought were kind of Victorian looking. And I just simply put a hanger on them. And so this is one of them. You can see it's got kind of a rhinestone look to it. It's got kind of that glitzy, sort of somewhat overdone look that some Victorian jewelry had. And so I just stuck a hanger through it, and it became an ornament. And I have another one somewhere that isn't in the set that we're showing you. But I just thought that was kind of cool, and it's something very easy to do. I am not crafty at all, like zero, zilch, none. But it's something anybody could do, is go and find a pendant that has the look that you're looking for, Victorian, old-fashioned, whatever, and just stick a hanger through it. Call it a day. This one belongs to Miss Chelsea, and we need to put a thing through the loop. I don't know what happened to it. But this is, of course, a hobby horse. Not exactly a rocking horse, but a rolling horse. And it has a teddy bear on it, and he is in a knight costume. So he is about to ride his trusty steed into battle and save the day. And he's got a really cute little yarn tail here. And he's got a little yarn harness here, reins here that are being used. And this is absolutely the sort of thing that a well-to-do Victorian family would have made for their child. You can just see the mom or dad, well, probably the dad, going to the woodworker and saying, this is what I need for my child, and probably paying a pretty good penny for it. It's very pretty, and it actually does roll. All right. Here we go. Our next one. Our next one is very simple, and it falls in the music category, and it's just a little trumpet, little metal trumpet. It's really not that big. I'll hold it back a little bit and you can see, but it's actually very nicely detailed. You've got the three little valves here. Have them attached to the underside. Nice little bell. Actually has a little mouthpiece that you can see. So it's actually very nice. And I have a couple of these. I have this, and I think I have a tuba also, which is in honor of my dad because my dad played tuba. So, alrighty. Are we coming down the home stretch?
We still have a few more to go.
A few more to go? Okay, that's all right. This is another Avon ornament done in their usual style of having this sort of silver tone iron look with the red crystals. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous reindeer. Isn't he pretty? Big bow around his neck, pretty red crystals in his antlers. And again, I'm not sure what year this is, but really, really pretty. And I've actually thought about going, you can actually go on Amazon and try to find these ornaments from, earlier years. And I've thought about going and trying to find some more of these because they really just are so pretty. And they look so pretty hanging on the tree. Okay. Next is this one. And this reminds me of something that would be on not necessarily a rich person's Victorian tree, but something that would be just on your average tree, on a Victorian tree, like a homemade type ornament. It reminds me, if you've ever been to Biltmore at Christmas, they'll take you up to the servants' quarters, and the servants' quarters have like a little hall where they can meet in, a little like gathering room. And in that room, there is one of Biltmore's like 500 Christmas trees they have at Christmas. But that tree is supposedly decorated by the servants, and it has a lot of homemade ornaments on it, sort of like this. And when I saw this, I think I got this at Walmart. When I saw this, I thought that really reminds me of the tree that was in the main hall for the servants. And I thought, you know what? I really like the look of this. I really like the homemade look. It's something that could have been made back in that time. Heck, it could be made now. But I liked it, and I thought, I need to have that for my Victorian tree. Now, this is insanely Victorian. C found this watch. My daughter found this watch at the Christmas place. And she was right. It was perfect for the Victorian tree. To have a big pocket watch. If you turn it, it's got detailing and crystals on the back. Isn't that pretty? It's got a snowflake and little filigree around the edges. And it's perpetually 5 minutes after 6. I don't know what was important that it had to be 5 minutes after 6, but maybe that was an important time in the person's life who designed it. But there you go. And I like that one. All right. My Victorian tree has a lot of crosses on it. And if I had shown you one of each type of cross I had, we would be here until actual Christmas. So I just picked one that I thought was really pretty. And it's this one. And it's got crystals in the middle and on each of the sections. And I've actually given a cross like this before for gifts. And if Alex and Bree are watching, that Bree got this for Christmas year before last year, I guess. Anyway, this is one of my favorites because it just has a really nice sort of ivory old-fashioned look to it. And it's just plain on the back, which is too bad. I would have liked it to have been two-sided. But it's very pretty on the front. And it hangs very nicely on the tree. So that is one of the many, many crosses on my Victorian tree. This one, I bet you'll never guess who this one's for. It is, of course, for C, and it is just a little metallic stocking. I just think it's so cute. It's got a little pattern here within the stocking. And a little crystal right there. Yep, a little crystal. I think that's very cute. That and the rolling hobby horse are her ornaments. Specifically. Back to our musical theme. We have a drum. And the drum has seen better days, as you can see. It's a very old ornament. But it has sheet music on the top and sheet music around the side. If you can see, let me hold it still long enough so it can get, there we go. It played music, and it's anybody's guess what happened here. But like I said, I'm not that crazy about ornaments that play music. I mostly just want them to sit there and look pretty because I've usually already got music playing by Mannheim Steamroller or Trans-Siberian Orchestra or some sort of Christmas music playing. So there we go. Big bass drum. Alrighty. How are we doing?
We still, I think, have a few ornaments left.
Okay. This is one we just got this year. We haven't even had a chance to hang it yet. It's still got the Well, no, I think we did finally take the tag off. But this is a sleigh. And it's a very fancy sleigh. This is a very obnoxiously overdone beaded glittery thing that's very Victorian in that sense. So there's inside the sleigh, which is also still beaded. And there's the back of the sleigh, which has got some beading. And you can see the runners, and you can see there are little crystals along the runners here. And more beading and lots of glitter. So I'll be looking forward to hanging this one this year. It's a big ornament too. May have to put it down on the bottom branch because it's a little heavy. Like the Santa is from Wendell August, the big Santa I showed you. He has to go on a bottom ornament. And here we have just a little crystal dangly ornament. And I put it on Victorian tree because, again, it's kind of, overdone. I could see on a wealthy person's Victorian tree having a glass ornament like this or a crystal ornament like this. And I have a couple of these that I put on the tree. And I just think it's pretty. Tend to put them also on the lower branches. This is our first Christmas with our cat Sophie. Can't wait to see what happens here. Our other two cats are kind of over it. Okay, I actually got this at Family Dollar. And it's really cute, and I'll see if I can make a sound. It almost actually sort of makes a ringing sound. And it actually has little clappers inside the bell, and you've got your bow, and you've got little, I don't know if you would call them jingle bells, berries, whatever, but nice and glittery. Okay. Is this our last one?
No.
Nope, not yet. Okay. This is another Avon one, and you can tell why I like these. They are just so pretty. And this, of course, is Santa, and it has sort of kind of an old world look to it. I love the holly on his hat, and of course the holly berries are represented again by those red crystals that they put on all their ornaments. And so I just think that's really pretty. So there's Santa. This is another Wendell August one. I have probably about 4 or 5 of them. This is also for Chelsea because Chelsea loves the Nutcracker. And this is actually really well done. You have the Nutcracker. Then on one side you have, I guess, what is one of the Sugar Plum Fairies. That's what we'll call it. And on the other side you have the Mouse King ready to attack. And in the middle you have the brave Nutcracker who is going to save the day. And on the back, I believe you have a year on the back. Yeah, there we go. This one is brass. It's made out of, completely out of brass. And bronze, I'm sorry, not brass, bronze. I tend to get more silver stuff because I like silver better, but I really do like this. I like the bronze one. And I have another bronze one like this, and it's a Santa head. So we just showed you this one since we have 2.
This is the last one.
Last one. Oh, and that's probably one of the most Victorian ones we have. Last is this absolutely beautiful cardboard cut out angel. And it's just, I can see this being made by somebody back in that time. Them finding a picture, maybe in a book, and cutting it out, and maybe putting it on a piece of stiff paper, and then cutting around it. It is double-sided, which I love. It's this beautiful angel holding a choir book. She's probably getting ready to sing. Maybe she's going to sing Hark the Herald, Angels Sing. And there's a scroll. She's holding a scroll down here. And it's just a really, really beautiful ornament. And it's kind of the, in my mind, kind of the epitome of the Victorian ornaments that we have. All right, guys, I try not to have a video that's longer than 25 minutes, and we're at 24:47 and counting. So, Merry Christmas in July. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're well. We're doing fine. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Love you guys. Bye bye.